What's up again, guys? Rory Plays here for the Saloon Media Group channel. As you would have seen, that wall is now done. A few art pieces and a bit of decorating to do, and it should be finished. Behind me, four more frames, and four more hooks still to go up onto that corner there. And then I just got to finish off decorating the cupboards behind me. Also figuring out where to place them so I can sort out the lighting. But that's a work in progress, and it's probably not going to be fixed anytime soon because I've got to find the appropriate lights that fit my needs more specifically. So I do have a tight gap that I've got to fit into. Pause for laughter, apparently. I know someone out there is going to make a joke out of that one. That's fine. But that's what I've got to get done on that one. It's just completely converted into, I guess, whatever space I've got. With that being said, I think it's going to be pretty easy. I just got to start looking. My main focus has been getting everything into place and not having it elsewhere. Now, as I mentioned, I have finished the side desk. Told you it was going to be sorted out, so I'm going to use floating cam and apologize for anyone who gets motion sickness. Now, I've got enough cord. That is what I've done with it. So as you know, Juice is one of my sponsors. Newer being the only other one, as well as RP Apparel, but I own that company, so there's a difference there. So I have all my juiced lids and agitators behind a photo of my son, which you've all seen. He has his own channel, Oscar's Club. Check it out when you can. I have 4 of the shakes up behind. A few of the other ones are being cleaned currently, so and my 3 more popular of the flavors I currently have. The other flavors are down back here with a couple more of the shakers that I didn't have space for up top. And also my Xbox controller chargers, in case I got to play something off the platform, of the actual console itself. A little fridge up here, which is not currently connected, but unfortunately it doesn't carry as much as I'd like. So it carries 4 large cans of Monster, or it carries like a bundle of freaking cans of Red Bull, and then with some snack space up top as well. I think you can fit some snacks in the door as well, but I've never really tried. And then I'll be starting to carry bottled water up the top. Down below is more of a me section, so there'll be my diaries in the back. Get my coffee cup out of the way. So my diaries in the back to keep track of everything. iPad, freaking digital sketchpad. Son's Pokemon cards, which I keep track of at the moment. And there's also some space underneath as well in case you want to chuck a laptop there or something. Also currently using the other little container, little piece there. The Neon Dimensions desk mat, which yes, curls up a little bit at the top, but I didn't want to ruin it, so I didn't put it in. So, and then there's just a few extra cables that I will be using, but not in place at the moment. That one goes to that cup. So that's where I've got at the moment, and then on the side I have phone holder, headphone holder, which will eventually hold. Now holds those, and my Elgato Stream Deck to the side. Now it is a custom made one. It's an old championship ring box I got for my NBA championships. And all I did is I noticed that when I poked out the glass panel inside of it, I do have a few little sticky note parts, but it sits damn near perfectly in there. Wow, they're really going to fight me today. But it fits perfectly in that little gap. So now I'll fight that and put it back in. I will eventually skin this all as well to match the aesthetic, but basically flip it up and you can see that the cord itself goes right through. This part is glued back into the back with a small hole in the back. I'll show you in a second. I put the foam part there so that that's got something to lean on instead of just being completely hollow and sitting in a dank spot. And then I'm going to have to spin it. I put a hole in the back so that we can actually get it out. Like I said, a little bit of skinning, polishing up a little bit, and I think it should be good to go. But that can be basically changed to wherever. So if I'm doing a stream from the side, I can pull it to where I need and push it back afterwards. Got a couple of little cable runners, which will be placed to the side so that I can do that kind of thing a lot easier. And that is pretty much, then there's the beast himself. I've got to get new fans to it because the RGB and the OS ones didn't work. And there obviously is where this camera will go from time to time when I'm filming here. This will also be my unboxing station, so a top camera will probably sit about here aiming down, will be needed eventually. But I'm going to work that out. Now let's just chuck you back on to the tower and Zagot. So that's what I'm working on today. Kind of a side piece after I did the wall. Tried to make sure that one was done. My main desk, however, is still a little bit cluttered. But that'll quickly sort itself out. It's not going to take very long. And that will be tomorrow's task before work, prior to going in, obviously. And I'll get all that done as well. And then after that will be a case of getting all my reviews finally filmed and getting everything done. Basically, the entire room is now finished. I've just got to put decorations in place. And then as soon as the Christmas presents down below, desk 2 are gone, then the 2 plastic containers that you vaguely see behind me will then sit side by side underneath that second desk. So they're out of sight, but at arm's length if need be. And that will be until the desk go behind me, the new desk, a key one that I've been planning for ages, goes in place, where then basically these desks stay where they are. And they'll probably become the unboxing station, to be honest. And then the other units will probably move to about here with this sitting down one. You can vaguely see the end of it. And then they'll stack up, probably take away a bit of the natural light, but that's fine. And then I could possibly take another one of them and put them over here to build that bridging part, that decorative section. Probably put them both there. That just means I got to find a spot for the camera unit. Before I go on this side next to the desk, we'll figure it out. I've got a while until that happens, so I've got time to think it out and map it out in my mind. Also decided using Shaper 3D. Let's double check. That's right, it's not there. So I'm gonna have to go through the actual start menu. That's right, some people used to use it. Yes, Shaper 3D. I just downloaded it tonight, so I've been using that a little bit to screw around with and kind of just play around with, get familiar with the program. But basically, for anyone not familiar with it, you can basically take things, take a room, measure it out, and project those dimensions into the program. That way you have the complete size of the bedroom. You don't have to you can pay a monthly fee, or you can use just the basics, which is absolutely free. But I'm assuming you'd have certain things you can't do, like maybe you wouldn't be able to put in furniture. You would have to actually use boxes or something like that. I don't know. I haven't finished going through it and learning the basics. But that is how I will be mapping out the rest of the room going forward. It's a bit of a topsy-turvy kind of way to figure things out, but that is how I'll be doing it in the end. Until then, I'm very happy with how this room is currently, minus the clutter of crap at the back. But that's basically everywhere it is. All the mess is behind me, covered by me, because I'm a bigger dude. Should one of my 2 cameras have been working, who knows? Maybe we would have gotten that better in the lens. I'm not sure. But we will figure that out and go forward in time. And then we'll get that over and done with as soon as we can. But yeah, so that's how it is at the moment. And I'm happy with it. I know there's a lot of things I could do differently. There are a lot of changes that still need to be made. Mainly me yawning on camera. Like I said, next year, editing, baby. All this stuff's gone. You don't see me yawning. I might put it in a freaking B-roll here and there, but it happens. But that's going to be me today, guys. And I'll try to put something out for tomorrow. And but there will be no more OTGs for the studio until I do something major to it. It could be a while. So like I said, I'm quite happy with how it is. Most I'll do is 3 more of those shoe containers over here to do the clothing unit section. But that's about it. That's all I can see. All I can see happening. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's all I've got on that front, really. So if you like these videos, if you enjoyed seeing me set up the office finally, like and subscribe down below. Leave a comment telling me the part you enjoyed the most, or maybe something you would have done differently. I'm always up for new, interesting ideas. Maybe something that could change to be more entertaining. Who knows? But right now, I feel extremely convinced that I will create more in this office than I have done so far, even in the state it's in currently. But yeah, so like I said, like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell because you do help the channel out freaking heaps, man. And hit the web link down below to find my Discord, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, and also a connection link to my online clothing company, RP Apparel. Currently, what is on there is on there. February, we'll be putting out a new line. But until then, we're kind of, what we got is what we got. So please do enjoy that. And join the Discord because then you will find out when everything is happening on either the channel, Twitch, when I finally go back on, and also for RP Apparel. And there will be discount codes going up very shortly to try to get rid of some pre-existing stock that we've got left. And also tell you, give you some previews of what we've got coming out in the store later on as well. But that's going to be it for me, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.